Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1994 Pinnacle football. This is a box I got the opportunity to open, which was going to be kind of interesting. I don't need these cards, basically at all. I've already got the complete set. I've actually got the entire parallel set except for Chris Carter and Derek Thomas. Still need to get those two. I have the inserts. I have just about everything. It's really just the rookie trade cards that I need at this point. So this was just going to be kind of a fun thing to see what this box was like, in part because this is a retail rather than a hobby, which is what I normally open. So 16 cards per pack. And the first off, this is one of the sets that really turned out great in 1994. So 1994 was the year that everybody got rid of the borders and focused on images, and Pinnacle is one of the few card sets that actually pulled it off. They did a great job, not a perfect job, but they did a great job with the images. So every single pack, as I went through all the cards, they look great. That was wonderful. Now what's not good is you cannot read the name. So you got to know who it is. Steve Young, that's easy. Then you got to remember, okay, who's the running back for the Jets? And Johnny Johnson was the running back. You can turn it over and you can better read the name. But still, the back is so busy with these cards that it is difficult to read the name. Card number works pretty well. It's pretty well showcased. Every once in a while, the number was a little bit difficult to read, but overall it was pretty good. And the way the stats are, again, difficult to read, but Pinnacle wasn't the card set you bought in order to learn about the players. It was all about the images, and the images really did come out very well. Some of the cards a lot better than others, but still overall, it's a sumptuous look. The problem is the individual players don't really stand out. So when you come upon this, you could easily just think it's Michael Irvin if you're not reading the number. It's just the way that the images read is more stylistic rather than really great action shots. So or rather than really reading as a portrait of a player. So that's for me, this is almost like looking through a magazine at images from the NFL. That's kind of the way that these images work, which is great. But if you want a shot to really showcase a player, I don't feel that these images quite work that way. So for me, instead of going through packs, recognizing the players and thinking about the players, I went through thinking about the NFL, thinking about football and how awesome football is. That was what the experience was for me. I was surprised that I got no actual inserts, because I figured that I'd probably get a Team Pinnacle and maybe one of the Pick Pinnacle inserts. I was really hoping for, or sendaways, I was hoping for that. All I got were the parallels, and that was fine because there are 12 parallels. It's one every 3 packs. There are 12 parallels, and I did really well. The parallels themselves have a really cool effect with the Dufex, the way that the Dufex works. So I got Metcalf, Pegram, Pat Swilling, Anthony Smith. I got Drew Bledsoe, so that was good. Rodney Hampton, Junior Seau, and then I got Lamar Smith's rookie, and the big one was I got Marshall Faulk. And this, again, I don't need any of these cards. I have this entire card set except for 2. But fortunately, these cards all came out in perfect condition, so I can replace any card that I have that doesn't look great in my set. Chuck Levy, Ricky Jackson, and Chris Slade are those are the last ones that I got out of the 12. But this was one of those super unusually good arrays, because if I'd just gotten or collections of cards, because if I'd gotten Bledsoe and Seau, that would have been fine. That would have been a decent to good haul. But the fact that I got Lamar Smith and I got Marshall Faulk, I was just flat out lucky with the cards that I got. So I did get a complete set out of the box, and I was a little nervous because the cards did stick together, and there were 5 cards that I thought were damaged to the point where it was just it was unmanageably they were actually destroyed. And so I was nervous that I might lose 1 or 2 cards from the set in this, but I ended up getting the complete set. So that was wonderful. And the doubles were almost the exact same number. They're a little bit more in terms of doubles, but I didn't get too close to the set because I got a lot of triples. Or a second set. I didn't get close to a second set because there were a lot of triples. But fortunately, with the doubles, I got almost everybody I needed. I got 2 Barry Sanders, 2 John Elways, and 2 Steve Youngs. And then I got Favre, I got Marino, Aikman, I got Jerry Rice, Marcus Allen, I got 2 Lamar Smiths, 2 Marshall Faulks. Again, these are the doubles, so there were 3 total Faulks, Dilfer, Morton, and Charlie Garner. So I did not get a second Emmitt Smith, nor did I get a second Joe Montana. I think those are the only cards of real value that I didn't get as doubles. But the fact that I got 3 Barrys and 3 Elways and 3 Marshall Faulks was more than enough. This is one of those boxes where you walk away, I didn't get the only cards that I cared about, the 2 trophy cards and the rookie redemption cards. I didn't get any of those, but I walked away with a box that hit every single possible mark that I could hope for the box to actually realistically provide, which was I got a bunch of really good doubles, I got 1 complete set, and in the trophy cards, the fact that I got Falk and Lamar Smith, as well as a couple of pretty good mid-tier stars, was a wonderful experience. It is kind of a by the numbers experience going through the pack, though, because like I said, most of the shots just kind of run together because they're too bold of images, which is wonderful on an individual basis, but rarely do the cards actually look like they are true showcases of the players for what it's worth. And that was so there was a certain feel that I didn't get to it. To me, this did feel more like I'm going to get to the complete set, and then I'm going to start looking at the images and spend time looking at the images. And I do, but I'm not drawn to the images. So they're wonderful images. I really do like the images. Overall, to me, this is a card set that in my opinion, if you're a football card collector, you got to have this set simply because it's a gorgeous set. It really is a gorgeous set. And I love the card set enough. I went ahead and I got a box that I didn't even need to, just to get the experience, and it was fun to get the experience. I don't know if this is the kind of box to break the bank. Here I am holding a Marshall Faulk trophy card in perfect shape, straight out of the pack. There's very little issues around the edges on this card, so this is a very, very good card. But in terms of, I don't know how a modern collector would view it, but if you love great images, this is definitely a great set to get. And just buying the set, just to have the set is well worth it. So that's how this box went for me. It was a fun affair. I had the opportunity to get it, and it was well worth doing that. I have no need to get another box, obviously, but yeah, it was for a box where I didn't need anything I got out of it. I think it was worth it. That's kind of my take. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.